Hi everyone, this is the review from Friday, BCA-101, sections 1.3, 1.4 from the outline. We talked just a little bit about learning and how everybody's at some point in their learning, and our goal for you is to move up. You have to be careful about comparing yourself to other people because you have to be concerned where you want to go. Alright. We discussed in class the idea of data and information. We use software to move data to information. And information can be, actual information about some data, or it could be actually doing something like autonomous cars, or how cars warn you if you're backing up and there might be something in the way. It's gathering data through a camera, and then it can actually send you a piece of information. We even talked about cars driving down the road, and the seats in the new Chevrolet pickups would vibrate on one side or another in order to warn you if you're swaying out the road. Data is stored in bits. 8 bits give us a byte of information. I gave a little example in the ASCII code. These 8 bits would give you the letter A. American Standard Code of Information Interchange. We'll talk a little bit more about that later on, but what's really in the computer are a bunch of these bits. Now, how do those bits move from one location to another? We can send them through wire, we can send them through the air, or we can send them through a fiber optic tube, often referred to as media. And then when we talked about wireless, we talked about the different types of wireless. And I'll mention that more here in a little bit. For example, we use the example of your phone. Your phone can connect in to the Wi-Fi. You can have your phone so when you walk on campus it automatically switches to the Wi-Fi. People do that to save data amounts. I'll talk a little bit more about that later, but if you connect through your LTE to a tower, like 4G or 3G, they'll measure the data amount. I gave an example here of 2 gigabytes. You notice I said gigabytes. Typically we measure data in bytes. Or you might connect to a Wi-Fi, and then it'll measure how many bits per second. Often referred to as bits per second. And you'll have a certain speed of bits per second that you can transmit in and out. And we'll talk a lot more about that later. So in the wired situation here, or the LTE, situation here, you can connect into some tower. Then the tower probably has fiber optics running to your provider, and I use the example of US Cellular for us. Then that provider can connect to the internet. A little review here, we have NIACC. You can connect into NIACC's Wi-Fi and allow you to connect into the internet or connect to the NIACC resources. It varies. I draw 2 of them here, believe it or not. One's for wireless and one's for wired connections. We talk about our little network. it's like a separate LAN here at NIACC, where we are in PC-229. PC-229. We use fiber to connect in to a device here at the college, which gets us into the internet. Alright. Here on campus, you can call it a local area network, a LAN, all under the same basic geographic area and the same owner. College runs it. So it's a LAN. This could be thought of in our area where we have PCs connected in PC-229. That can be considered our own little LAN also. Now, when you, for example, when we go from here, let's say here at the college, and we go through and we connect to Google, we're going through a WAN. We're using some other service to connect our PCs, let's say here in 229, to a place out here, and we go through another provider, and it's got some geographical distance. You know, Google, we could be connecting to Council Bluffs or any of their many data centers. And so we actually then are using a WAN. Here's the big picture. So when you use Canvas, that's actually in their separate cloud, connected here by the internet. So you can be at home and you can use your single login to come to college and then go out to Canvas. Facebook, I was going to give the example here from the college. The college connects to their site in Charles City. That would be considered a wide area network compared to a local area network here at the campus. This is hard to see, but we're working on the assignment that was due Friday, first assignment, and it's information communication technology basics. Alright, so we got a great start on the course. Let me know if you have any questions.